bishop h6 for white.
Yeah.
If captures,
Yep.
fork. Ah! Yes! Yes! Ah!
Oh my God.
That's why I'm the best, baby! He's no! Look at me!
No!
Witness me, Levy! Let's go, Carter! Let's go! Centuries-old rivalry now on the stage in the new way with less death and murder.
Let's go. Yeah. A good game.
But still perhaps a bloodbath, and I think we're jumping into it.
Yep.
All right, on the couch right now, predictions, rapid fire, starting with you.
2.5 to 1 for CDawg.
That's not possible.
It isn't possible, but I respect that you
Wait,
think it is.
2.5 to 1 is not a scoreline that can
No,
occur.
it is because it could be 1.5 to 1, and then CDawg wins the last. Oh wait, no, it's a best out of.
It's a best of 4.
Well, it still works because it'd be.
I'm not smart enough for the numbers. Just who you think will win?
CDawg.
CDawg?
Danny's vote.
going Frank.
CDawg and double overtime.
CDawg?
Double overtime.
That's what Danny told me.
I think Frank takes it in game 4.
You're so biased. Do you believe it though?
I mean, listen, you're in a relationship with one of the players.
But hopefully we'll get there. It's going to be a little bit challenging for Frank to figure out how to develop the rest of his pieces, especially that bishop on c8 because he's kind of trapped behind his white pawns.
You see that? See, CDawg just thought for a minute, move the pawn 1 square.
You called it so much in advance.
Yeah, that move doesn't make a single bit of sense. But he again, every move, the chance of him making a fatal mistake is quite low.
But he's not that much higher rated. Like Frank is now 950 about,
Yeah.
and Connor just over 1,000. So I feel like
It's within 100.
Yeah, Frank is on the upswing, and I don't know. You're good friends with Connor. You play chess with him a bunch. Like, how seriously has he been taking this?
Bishop takes us. That's a really bad move. Frank is winning if he takes with the pawn, solidifying his center. Like he's actually just winning.
I wouldn't go that far, but he has a very nice position.
I know, but like, wow. He doesn't know he's -2, but the point is that now all of White's pressure is completely gone. So what's Frank's move here? Not a bad move, right? Not a bad move, but pawn to f5, leading the charge with the pawns would have been better, but still very difficult for CDawg.
So y'all are being like very savant chess players talking about how bad it is. It's equal in pieces. Do you think the players know that they have an advantage? Because that matters almost as much as having an advantage.
I think CDawg thinks he's in a bad situation. That could just be personality, though. Like, he might always think he's in a bad situation.
He's British.
Right.
But I also,
He's not British. Frank's British.
They're both British.
Oh, he's Welsh. I guess, it's British. Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah, but
it's all part of the United
so confusing,
Kingdom.
like you're English, but you're yeah.
He's not English. He's British.
Yeah.
Now, I think Frank sees moves like this and goes, oh, my God, I'm under attack. Like, I don't know what his confidence level is, but knight takes and f5, f4 is actually just lights out. These knights are super stuck. The space advantage is really cutting the circulation here. But Frank might think, oh, I'm under attack. But he's not. I mean, the queen can't beat up a fortified fortress of pieces. But if he goes like knight to h6, for example, he blunders. Okay, and he takes.
Ooh.
Good move.
That's completely fine.
yeah, I feel like Frank doesn't realize his position is better.
I think he does, right?
No,
Like
I'm
this-
telling you, I really believe that he kind of like allows his opponents to think, oh, he's not that serious. He's joking around a bunch. Even this move,
Wow.
that's it's not the best move according to the evaluation bar. We see it go down a bit. He still has a huge advantage. He's bringing his pieces towards the action.
Oh, my God. A backwards bishop move, rerouting.
Maybe queen takes b5. Maybe knight takes d5 right away. The point is that the center might collapse for black.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised he saw it, as pushing pawns is his specialty.
Did Frank also push?
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So now unfortunately it's back to equal, but it's only back to equal if knight takes and then f5 still is played. The computer still evaluates the position as so good for black that this attack is very significant. But if Frank doesn't see that, this is possible, but d4, Connor might find queen c4, forcing the king to move, queen takes pawn, and then this haymaker, queen takes queen.
Frank's face.
He's seeing it.
He cannot be seeing it, right?
No, there is no chance. He sees the fork, which looks like it's winning. Then it's going to be a huge plot twist because Connor has a check and another plot twist.
Well, is it a win if you do it in reverse, aka if you do the bishop check now?
No, he traps the rook.
Yeah, he found that move.
Wow.
And this is going to be a really difficult moment for Connor.
He's like he's playing at home.
Yeah.
You see Frank, he's celebrating.
Yeah.
Fist. Look at that face. He just has a smug smile.
This is a huge moment because I actually truly deep down think that even though Connor is like a cautious player and he's a humble man, he did consider himself like he was going to sit down and win 3 games.
Oh, yeah.
And this is a huge wake-up call, and it could be really unwelcome. He sacrificed a knight, but... Oh, wait.
Yeah, no. And
Just queen takes.
Queen takes knight. Free.
Yeah, I think
Queen takes knight.
He's hoping, I assume, that he takes the bishop, and then maybe the queen can get involved
Yeah.
with like a discover check.
The knight.
Yeah, but the thing is, queen takes, and you're attacking this knight through the rook.
Yeah.
So too many of white's pieces are loose. Knight takes c5. He's just trying to muddy the waters. But
Yeah.
you can see Connor's time under 2 minutes, and he might just take it. You can hear Frank.
Maybe he's hoping that Frank takes the rook and then he recaptures
Yeah.
with his knight.
I think Frank has the self-control to take the knight. It's like, again, you play enough hundreds of games, you go, I've been here before. If I grab the rook, he's going to bring the knight back. Well, if he doesn't, it's a huge mistake. But I think Frank's going to grab the knight and go, I don't see what he's trying to do.
Yeah, it's like
And he does.
He doesn't have enough respect for Connor's game plan to believe that there's some trick that he doesn't see.
Yeah, and now rook takes pawn, and you lose the second knight. Connor's smiling because he's going, what the hell is going on? I was just supposed to, sit down and win, but now it's game on, and sometimes that's what it takes.
If the queen takes here, then that check that we've been talking about with the white queen will hit the king here and also hit the bishop on f4, so you
Right.
get that piece back.
Right.
So bishop takes would be precise. You can also put, and he takes it with that way, and bishop b7 happening next.
And here there's also rook d1, so
and
he
then
does
there's-
have counterplay.
And then there's rook e8 check. Oh my god, there is rook e8 check, and if you take, you walk into checkmate. And if you don't take by playing king f7, you probably win the game. This is so sick. He might lose this game up 2 bishops because he just autopilots to take. That would be heartbreaking. X-ray, what did he play?
I think he did it. Rook d8 on the board.
Oh, he is not winning. He is not winning if he goes here, apparently. I don't know.
Queen e7.
Yeah, but then king g6. Oh, you lose the rook!
Yes, the rook!
Oh, wait. He... What?
Oh, no!
He just took. Is he going rook e8 check anyway? Is that the... Oh, my goodness. But then Frank has to... And he's done it. Oh, my God.
So the issue is if he takes, he cannot take the
Yes,
rook.
he has 100 seconds to play. It's a 50-50. Rook e8, queen e8 is game over. He might just realize that he has to move the king.
Process of elimination. That's something we teach people when they're improving his chess players. He has no choice here. You take your mated.
Did not see that one.
Oh, my God. He thinks he's losing.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, no. Move your king! Can you hear me?
No, definitely not.
Move your king, Frank! I'm biased. I don't care. Do not take the rook. Oh, my goodness. Look.
He's
Oh! No!
wow, and he makes the take.
Wait, no, wait. The queen.
What? What?
Connor just leaves mate in 1 on the board.
Oh, my goodness.
Back it up a step
Instant
here.
replay. Queen takes e8 is check and mate. The king has no escape here.
my God.
That's
Wow.
checkmate. But
Oh, my God.
instead, he autopilots queen takes queen, which seemed like a freebie. But look, 2 rooks and a bishop
Black is
against a
still
queen,
winning.
2 pawns.
Black is still winning this game. And Frank plays rook to e2.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
Great move. And pawn f3 does not work because there's a pin along the second rank.
Yeah. And CDawg might play queen c5. What did he play?
Just move the
Oh my God.
Oh, he's lost. Rook d2 is winning now, but Frank might also take.
Yep.
And he's taken.
Good enough. It's
Wow.
mate. Rook takes g2 next. Will be checkmate.
Yes, Connor's got to run with the king. Oh, he's trying to promote. Oh, Connor might see it. He's hovering. He's looking. He plays queen f5 is mate 1.
Rook takes g2's
Rook
mate.
d2's mate. Rook d2's mate on the board. 18 seconds for Frank to find it.
The second mate and 1 on the board.
He
will
sees
be
Second mate on the
left.
board.
He sees it.
Plays,
He's just nervous.
Rook takes.
It's mate.
It's mate. He's pressed the clock.
my
It's over.
God.
Frank wins game 1. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Damn,
Wow.
well played. You played very well. I just was not thinking in the end, man. Congrats, Ed.
Oh
That was huge.
goodness. Wow.
I wish I could telecommunicate to these players, and they'll find out soon, I'm sure, that they both had mate. You know, that Connor had a mate and 1 on the board at a certain point. He doesn't know that right now.
You never
Yes.
know if he's the villain or what.
He's not great at being a heel because he's too nice of a guy, but he technically is the heel here, right? Like, Frank
Yeah.
is the hero because he is this passionate, chatty
Yeah.
chap who's up 1-0 and
Yep.
2 games away from being our Pogchamps
they're-
5 champion.
They're discussing what Frank should play versus CDawg's Sicilian defense. I know what Frank should play.
Alapin?
That is what we discussed, and that is what he goes for.
But of course,
Yeah, it's the easiest thing to play against the Sicilian
the
player.
only one I know, so I'm glad that it happened.
Yep, and it gives you a really easy game, and that was just my goal. Frank, get an easy position.
Ooh, wait. Me and Connor played this exact position last night.
Okay.
We played the Alapin, and it ended up somehow getting super bad for Connor because he had misplaced his white bishop. And he had basically gotten it trapped and was stuck the whole game because he went to like... he basically just got his pieces stuck. He did not play very well with it.
And then after pawn takes, you can't just take back because you're going to lose this, which is very likely to happen, by the way, because, well, we're about to see. I'm very scared. It might just
Frank doesn't skip a beat. He went right for reaching for his knight and instantly took.
And Frank is losing in 6 moves because it's Pogchamps.
Rubbing his hands like a maniacal mastermind while down a pawn.
Yeah.
So explain, what's the issue here?
He's just losing the pawn in the center.
Because it's attacked twice by the knight going forward and the queen going forward.
Yes.
Should the queen take to offer a trade?
Yeah, probably. And Connor does it.
Ooh. This is a good spot. All right, you guys are all very good at chess. You're in this spot right now. Imagine yourselves. Are you like, oh, it's in the bag?
For black?
For you, if you are black right now,
Yeah.
it's locked up.
Yeah, I'll dub Magnus here.
Yeah?
No, probably not.
Okay,
but I won't lose.
But most people.
Yeah.
What about you, Andrea?
For our games, for sure, but at Pogchamps level, especially after that last game, literally anything can happen.
Right.
I'm also curious, who do you guys think a favorite is in the more middle game, end game positions, now that queens just came off the board?
Well, I thought it was Connor, but he clearly had a lack of defensive vision on checkmates. So if he avoids that, generally, he's pretty good. Like, he holds on in losing positions much more than most people would.
Frank is just completely tilting this game.
Oh, he blundered a fork.
What am I doing?
A cheeky fork, one might say.
Wow, this is...
He's fucked.
Yeah, you see what I meant in game 1 when I said he has to behave. This is...
How did this go bad so fast? We're on move 8.
He played the move knight to c3. I will just bring this back very quickly. He played this move in about, I don't know, 1 second.
He definitely seemed overconfident.
Yeah, I would agree. I think the last game, Frank was definitely holding down his nerves. And this game, you can see he kind of had a change of mannerism, started playing a little faster. Definitely that checkmate did get to him a little bit. But he could drop this knight back, get an exchange back. It's not necessarily over.
Yeah, he did.
True, he got a giggle out of him.
And he made the best move.
There we
This is
go.
why I used to teach like 5 and 6 year olds before all this online stuff, and you know, one of the craziest things that they
I
would
was
say.
really hoping you would just... Yeah, you just wouldn't do that.
Yeah, he kicks his knight out. One of their favorite things to say to each other was, "I know what opening you're playing,"
Yeah.
and it's like, no shit, idiot. Like we all know.
That's what you say back to the 5-year-old?
Yeah, like-
No shit, idiot. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, he's like, and then the kid would come and cry. He knew I was playing the London. Yeah, it's not a secret. Like we're all on the same page here.
He really just...
Gee, okay.
Ooh, he's getting distracted, but he's trying to set up another cheeky fork.
Yeah.
That pawn is looking dirty.
British commentary is so much better.
I think he also enunciates his words like Austin Powers sometimes.
Yeah, he does. Really, he's a mix of Austin Powers. I said it once. Austin Powers and somebody else. He's so funny.
And so authentic, too. Frank in person is just like Frank on the screen.
Okay, what I like about... Oh, let's see if he's doing it. Oh, that was not where I was
that
going
move
to go.
physically stops g4, but completely hangs a pawn. Like he cannot go here.
Yeah. But maybe Connor won't see that.
I think
Connor saw that. Connor saw that.
He just did.
Connor
Yeah.
instantly saw
Well,
that.
at least he's getting the knight back on A1, you know? There was a world a couple moves ago where he wasn't going to.
But then Connor's gonna go here, and then here anyway.
Oh, that is a nice line.
Yeah, this hasn't been a good game. This is, you know, Connor is like 1060 because sometimes he plays like a 960 and sometimes he plays like an 1160.
Yeah.
Frank is 900 because sometimes he plays like a 1400 and sometimes he plays like a 400. And last game was a 1400 Frank minus hanging mate in 1. You know, this game is so his variance is higher. It's
Yes.
unclear which one is better. It's unclear which one is better for the long-term chess career, but one gives your coach a heart attack far more often, so. Andrea called this out like 10 minutes ago. She was like,
How fast do I take rid of your boy?
did he just say I'm going to take
I
your
have no
boy?
idea what he's saying.
I think so.
Would be awfully good. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what
alright,
he's
yeah.
considering.
Yeah, do we just
It's
say
free
goodbye
night.
to him now? Yeah, let's say goodbye.
He's talking
Oh my
like
god, I love this.
he's talking like Dr. Evil.
This is great.
Just say goodbye to him now.
Do we say goodbye
Okay.
to your boy now?
You know what? I'm predicting a Frank comeback because yes, he's down material,
Wow.
but Connor's pieces, his knight on g4 is even a little bit tied up. It can't really retreat. Frank's bishops are in the center. Somehow king in the center, he didn't get punished for it, and he's going into a middle game endgame. So I don't know. His pieces are looking like they're going to get more and more active.
Yeah, but that's...
That was a
yeah.
nice move on Connor's part, trying to trade when he's up.
The problem with Frank's position is he just doesn't really have any plan here.
He's got a cheeky pawn he could take.
I really don't.
Yeah, he should go here.
Take the cheeky pawn.
Because he's...
I mean, I'm
Down
just gonna,
material.
Oh, goodness. Why?
He needs to avoid the bishop trade because that will just free the knight.
This is what we expected coming into this matchup.
Which was what? Dominance by CDawg?
Yeah.
Winning in
I
6
don't know if
moves?
this works.
Exactly.
Actually,
I don't know if this is dominance
he
by
sees the
CDawg.
pawn.
I feel like
Nice.
Frank's holding his ground. He made some silly mistakes in the opening, but I don't know if I would say this is dominance.
Is this comebackable?
No. No chance. Not
Andrea thinks
I
it
think
is.
so.
Not with CDawg.
I have faith.
All right, Andrea, be real. Have you lost a game with this level of lead?
I have lost hundreds of games with this level of lead. It's actually what I do for a living.
Okay, then it's comebackable. Yeah, you took the pawn, Frank.
Yeah.
Don't like what you've done with the place.
Well, at least Frank can play a move like Rook B1, get a tempo, and maybe avoid knight E5.
I think Connor's just going to go exactly where he came
Yeah,
from.
this was a really nice move order for Connor. If he would have taken this pawn earlier, you know, White could have tried to take on B7, activate the rook, but he even defends this pawn first. Now there's so many threats.
Okay. Okay.
And he trades because that's very
An
natural.
easy move to make, yeah.
And actually, there is this crazy rook check that wins the knight.
Yeah, that knight on the side of the board's practically a dead horse anyways, but now it's actually lost.
But if that does happen, he does have some comeback tactic ideas with Rook takes B7 and then B8.
Yeah, rook b8.
Yeah, it looks juicy like a potential pin on the rook, but that dark squared bishop can always come back.
For some reason, I thought you were going to say juicy like a potato. I was really hoping for that.
Alex has been sitting at commentary a little too long. She's getting hungry.
Beard
doing it,
rub
he's doing
really
it.
looks professional.
Oh, when he's done it, he's reached down the
Wow.
board. That is a huge blow to the comeback chances.
Yeah, big blow to the ego.
But again, Rook takes B7 is coming in, and then maybe Knight E4. There's still a lot of checks and Rook B8 threats.
You gotta go back.
He really has to craft a perfect puzzle, but there is potential mate. He could slowly
He
try to
should-
smother him with all his pieces.
Right, but
And
he
you-
should go king back so he has the E4 square for his knight.
Connor will take. That is a ridiculous shot. And that, yeah, Frank's just got to go here and here and pray, basically.
And you were saying that Frank can either be a 400 or a 1400. He started as a 400, but now he's playing like a 1400.
Yep.
Is it too late? We'll find
Oh,
out.
I'm getting nervous for Connor.
Yeah, 150 on the clock.
He's knocking pieces over. He's sweating.
We're gonna get this, and Connor could lose that with the bishop and then that in one move if knight to e4 is played. But now Frank is deciding to get suspenseful here. He played every move instantly for about 10 moves, and now he's nervous for some reason. He's got nothing to lose. He's just got to make a move.
Make a move, Frank.
And it looks like he's hovering.
He's going for the check.
No, I think he's going to bring it back. Wow, that is the best move. And
Wow.
Do you got a mic?
what?
He's hearing you?
No. No. He wouldn't have hung the fork in the beginning.
Stream sniping.
Yeah.
I guess that's fair. He goes to the square as if there was still a fork.
Oh, Frank's got to keep checking, or else this is one of these is going to be a mate at some point. I mean, you're going to get mated somehow in the center of the board.
Keep
Yeah,
checking.
Frank's shaking his head. He definitely realizes he missed it.
I'm trying to find a way like Connor could accidentally walk himself. He's shaking.
Oh my gosh.
His hand is shaking.
Connor does not have a lot of time.
Nope.
24 seconds is very stressful. And a good move.
Oh my goodness. And okay. King is safe now. Frank might guard his pawn by playing rook b5, and I'm really worried here. Connor's going to check this king into running this way. if actually Frank runs straight, he's going to get checkmated. So,
He takes the free pawn.
and now
Yep.
Rook A4 is checkmate in 2 moves. And Connor has 30 seconds to find it, and
he
he's found
does.
it. That is huge. And he nods his head. And I'm pretty sure he whispered an expletive at his opponent, who is a minor, by the way.
It's a British expletive.
Yeah. And he looks at his opponent going,
Only one move you can make.
Wow.
Damn.
Nice
Yep.
cherry on top.
Can't see it. There's only one legal move.
There's actually only one move you
yep,
can make.
Yep, it's the only
I
move.
can't go boom. I can't go boom. I can't go.
You can't go boom. There are no booms.
He has to interpose with his rook.
Or he could XQC it and run the clock out.
Wait, so I can't move king, but I'm not in checkmate, right? But I am.
Correct.
Oh.
Now you're in checkmate.
There we go.
There it
That
is.
took me too long.
Wow. Game 2 goes to Connor.
Nice.
1-1.
Close match.
Yeah, and even though Frank
Fast and I missed the ball.
just screwed the pooch from the start, you know, probably bad lines from his coach, but he made it competitive. He brought it down to time, and Connor was nervous, dude. He was sweating.
He was. But with 20 seconds on the clock, he got it together. He got the win. And the good news is Frank lost that game on move 5. Right?
Yeah.
So the good news is that next time he has the white pieces, there will be a game 4. He's just got to do a little bit better than that. He had a really bad game with the white pieces. We see a handshake there. Let's see what similarities we're going to see in the opening. Same king's pawn. Let's get cooking. As Frank says, last time Connor moved the knight out. This time I think Connor's, he's moving the other knight out. Okay.
Mixing it up.
Which is already potentially a bad sign because he might take the pawn and get to the exact same position, right? Because as long as you take in the center with white, it's the same exact thing. So in the last game, all that was different is that Connor took and played this move later. Now, one of them could forget. Like, one of them could just go, I want to go, and not even realize that they're repeating the same thing.
What if this was the first game ever that had the same exact result? This is way worse.
Oh, my gosh.
He forgot to bring out his
He
bishop.
just
I'm surprised
forgot.
that Frank was the one who broke first.
I'm not necessarily surprised. Like, I think Frank is still a little bit shaky in the opening. That's why you try to teach the openings, right? Last game when he had white, what happened was he got hit with a move he hadn't seen that much in practice, so he just tried to play what he thought he was supposed to play, but you have to adapt to what's on the board. The good news is, you can't really be lost yet. Like, it's still the opening.
And he can still put his knight on f5 and then take out the bishop, and he'll have to see it because he wants to castle.
Yeah, he has to go here.
There you go.
And then, he's going to play this. Oh, not that would be really bad. But, he's going to go here, and Connor might play this move and help Black develop by trading pieces. What did he play? Knight 2e5. Yeah, it's a big moment already. Frank has to play defense. Does he realize that? Or is he just going to autopilot bishop here? That bishop's not really going to have much of a future. So Euro actually okay doing this trade. We'll see if Connor grabs it. Taking there would be worse because that was not really the objective. You go here to try to secure the bishop.
Yep, and if anything, this trade actually might favor Frank because that knight in the center is a very strong piece, whereas that light squared bishop is a bad bishop.
Whoa. What is that move?
That is real creative. It looks scary, but it has no threats.
At all. It's not.
I guess if he moves his bishop from
He's one off.
f8, he thinks he can kick
Yeah.
the knight away and attack g7.
Wasn't he supposed to get an h5?
Frank could take this and lose. Yes, queen h5 threatens mate. It's still not a good move because simply pawn blocks. Or knight takes knight. I mean, that's the thing. Frank could lose this game right now by taking here and giving up this bishop. That would be utterly ridiculous, but it is a free pawn, and it does look, enticing. And he took the right way. He took the right way, and now he's threatening to win the game. He's threatening to take the knight, which Connor already forgot about once. So
Queen g4 was just not a Connor-like move. He
No.
has been so safe, so cautious. I don't know where this came from.
White can't do anything. Magnus, not Magnus. Like, White has no center pawns. Well, now the big
This could be
moment.
a huge blunder.
Yeah. This could be. This is it. He could take like this. It's a 33% chance. Frank throws away probably Pogchamps right here.
I think he
He's a
throws it away.
wild card. We don't know.
I think he's going to see it.
Do we have an aerial shot? He just hovered over his knight.
Yeah,
he
he
hovered
sees
over
it.
his knight.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Certainly he sees
Oh,
it.
huge move. And there it is. Wow. You said you think he's going to throw it away. That is the hate on this man.
I'm not hating. I like Frank. He's a great guy. I just thought that was a hard move to see. I didn't see it.
possibly.
That must be-
And that's
ah.
it. Yeah, and I don't know if Frank can find d3, knight c2. It's a very tough thing to find. He might go, my knight's hanging, the pawn, take. Easy.
I think if he finds d3, he'll find knight c2. So it's just
yeah.
if he finds d3, yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Just
a
gotta
matter
look
of...
for your forcing moves.
Yeah, d3 is the second most forcing move in the position, because taking the pawn is the most forcing move, and then this attacks the max that you can attack.
Wait.
Oh.
He's thinking. He's touching it.
Oh my god!
That's your guy. That is your guy.
And yeah, the blue exclam does not give this move enough credit.
Damn, look at him
Like-
nodding himself approvingly.
That is
I
nuts.
love when Frank is proud of his own chess. Like earlier, he was just hyping himself watching his own reel.
This is
It's great.
I mean it's over from the exaggerated standpoint. It's definitely not over because Black still has to get castled. If he gets castled, he can actually win this game pretty easily. But Connor's realizing it's sinking in. Like, what the hell is going on when I'm playing white? That's why this is why we learned the Caro Kann. Frank did not play the Caro Kann until game one. You see that was a really bad move. That's what Connor didn't let go. He didn't let go.
It's not touch piece. What is it called?
It's not
Touch
touch
move.
move.
It's not touch move. It's drop move.
It's not good for me.
Yeah, and
Nice.
that
It's
would
technically clock move, but close, Ludwig.
that would walk into a giga fork. This is still a fork. It's not a giga fork. That would have been a
I
giga
knew you
fork.
could do that move.
It was a nice save on Connor's part.
What can I say? I knew you were going to do that move.
I can't. I messed up pretty badly here.
I'm joking, by the way. I didn't actually.
This is so brutal because Frank is so innocent. He's not doing this maliciously.
No,
He
he's really
doesn't
not.
realize how absolutely heinous this trash
Can
talk
I
is
tell you
right
my
now.
vision? Can I tell you my vision right now?
Take it
It is
away.
bishop h6 for white.
Yeah.
If captures,
Yep.
fork.
The fact,
That's a nice try.
Yeah, the fact that you even see that is impressive.
Ludwig
only see hope
always
chess.
sees the cheeses.
Yeah. No, I mean that's now. Make no mistake. This move does nothing.
No,
at
because it
all.
also allows you to recapture the knight. Ah! Yes! Yes! Ah!
Oh my god.
That's why I'm the best, baby!
I'm sorry, I'm not trying to discredit what
No,
you're doing.
no.
My vision is insane.
Now, again, it's -7. Okay.
He
It is-
just needs to feel something, Levy.
It is literally only a good move if he takes, and I think he's gonna take it. Oh my god!
Oh,
You're gonna do something.
Oh my god! Wait, he's gonna.
bro!
Look at me!
No!
Witness me, Levy! Let's go, Carter! Let's go!
Wait,
I.
does
What?
Frank even...
I knew it was too
I'm
good
so
to be
sorry.
true.
Why did he take?
Oh
what?
my god, Connor just...
Wow, you guys don't understand. Chess is an easy fucking game. I've been reinventing it since Pogchamps won.
Shoot, I got a move.
Oh my god.
That was one of
Oh
the
my
greatest
goodness.
calls of all time, and I can't believe he took. I am.
This is insane. It's
and
literally
now
game
he's gonna
over.
lose the knight as well.
Yeah, because queen
takes.
captures
Oh my
pawn.
God.
Oh my god,
What
it's
happened?
G on the greatest read of all time.
That
was insane.
is so sick.
I like that just Frank asked no questions. Connor just put his bishop there.
Yeah. That. Why
That's
did
what
he?
happens when you trust your opponent.
Why did he do that? So I don't even know what to say.
What's funny is what Frank said right after. I knew it was too good to be true.
Yeah, he's not even upset. He's just
Yeah.
like,
I fell for a classic whodunit.
he just made a move with no threat. That was like, if you take the bishop,
Yeah.
you're gonna lose the queen.
Whenever a higher rated opponent is giving you a very obvious free piece, ask yourself why.
He didn't respect him enough.
And Frank respected him too much. I feel like. I mean, maybe, yeah, that's what you were saying. He didn't respect the threat, but I don't know. Frank is like,
And this game is, I mean, just about curtains.
Yeah.
yes, CDawg will finish this off.
Because he's got a knight he can take at the bottom. It can always be worse, is what Frank says. That is sweet, and it makes me sad that this is happening.
Oh.
Mate into.
Yeah, it's made very soon.
Well, he's got a small escape, but
Wow.
I think it's just, yeah, I mean, it's like a desperate move. But that
chess
was
linguistics.
I'm gonna get rid of that damn horse.
that was
I've been running
Wait.
ragged.
Okay.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yep, I see you.
Frank is not even, he's not even budging. Just Does not realize what he lost.
What I'm worried about, because I want this to go to a tiebreaker. I like Frank.
I just wanted the formality, you know. I just didn't want to risk it.
I am worried
just let
about
that
his
die,
opening on the fourth game. Because this went exactly like you called it, Levy. He is not really, he being Connor, good with the white pieces. His opening's pretty flawed.
Oh, that's...
Now that's a way to get yourself mated.
Almost.
His tenacity is one of his most admirable traits.
King F6, Queen G7 is mate.
And
Checkmate.
yep.
Yep, that is a checkmate.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, that was just bad. I knew
I mean,
the bishop move. I wasn't thinking.
it was a huge debate. I'm really shocked you went for it.
Yeah, I shouldn't have.
We are all
I
shocked.
completely outplayed me in the start. I did not see that at all. I was just not looking. That was a good game up until that point. And then you missed the rook, and then oh my god, dude, give me a heart attack. Jesus.
Wow.
You what?
Yeah, dude. I mean, you're playing great though. Dude, like,
Oh, here we go.
Final game, maybe, potentially.
Now,
Potentially final game.
Yeah, as the coach, I am petrified.
Talk us
that-
through the opening, because the opening was the biggest fail point last time.
Yeah.
Is the Alapin Sicilian.
Now, one of two things could happen, right?
well,
Frank
that's my thing. That's what I do. That's my thing.
Frank could play the Alapin again and try to improve, right? He could get to the same spot, so he's doing that.
That's what Connor tried to do, but failed at.
Well, all of this happened. Like,
Right.
Frank lost the pawn and then lost the rook. At some point, Frank's got to go, maybe I shouldn't lose the pawn. And if he somehow loses the pawn again, which would be just, I don't even have a word for it, then he has to not lose the rook. So he's probably going to play d4, which is, what did he play?
He's improvising, right?
He's protecting the C2 square, Levy. How can you not see?
I know I'm the great predictor.
He's
Given 1,000
predicting
years,
a sneaky mate on C7
I would never have thought of that move.
with a.
I don't know what that move is.
I don't know why he did that. That was not in the
think
preparations.
But if he
knows
plays
either.
knight c, oh, actually he has to defend his e4 pawn first.
And
Oh.
he's lost it. He lost a pawn again.
Because knight can take on e4.
Yes.
And Connor didn't do that. But I think Connor will get there.
I'm very stuck right now between coach and commentator, and I am speechless as a coach, but I have to keep talking because that's what I'm paid to do. Just getting the bishop out. Also, he can take, damage this pawns, get in here with the queen.
I think he will do that.
Yeah, he has to punish those open dark squares around the king.
Oh.
And Frank just continues making holes around the king.
Yeah.
Very dangerous stuff going on here.
I mean, I kind of like that he can now put his knight on f3 at least, so he's almost fixing one of his worst moves.
But Connor's going to do that exact bishop move you talked about.
He's either gonna and he takes and well, does he see queen take? The queen to a5, right? That's the big question.
That's why it's good.
I don't know why Frank is like. This is not the moment to act to show. Like you don't really.
I
There's
think
not.
maybe this is the moment where he realizes his position is bad.
If this is the moment, that's
I
a problem.
think he was laughing at himself, not his opponent.
Oh, queen instantly
Yeah.
sees it. Wow.
That's great move, and there is still some very limited hope here if he moves his king or something. But
Why is moving the king best?
I just think if you trade the queens, it's gonna get hopeless pretty fast.
I was thinking bishop back one.
Yeah, bishop back is okay, but then you disconnect this.
I also think if queen d2, Connor might just take the a3 pawn, and then he can continue developing.
Yeah, and then he's gonna come in here and
Yeah, those knights
baby
have
bishop
some
d3.
holes.
got a free pawn right there. He's thinking about it.
If he doesn't take the pawn, I think he's leveled up in a way that I have never.
He's achieving GM.
Wow.
Trades the
Oh,
queen.
taking the pawn was the best move, right? Taking the queen, I mean, Frank now has to take with the king. Frank might just think like, I can't take with the king because then I can't castle, but superseding things matter, right? Like, you can't lose another center pawn.
Right. And to his credit, he was very comfortable moving his king out in earlier games.
Yeah, I have a
So-
feeling he's going to walk his king up to d3.
Or d5.
Yep,
Yeah.
solidify that knight in the center.
And now you really regret.
I'm not a wizard.
That's not the best
This
move
is
because of this. And now this pawn actually really matters because it covers the b4 square. So the knight can't get
I
in.
would like to see some sneaky b6. Oh my goodness! There we go. Now we're playing. This is
Yeah.
a nice, tricky move.
Although it doesn't really threaten anything scary because he won't lose the bishop, but it's a nice move for him to develop.
Yep.
It's a nice threat.
Knight f3 is fine. Now bishop a6
Oh.
is just a trade. I mean, it's just a trade of pieces.
Yeah.
Just keep a hot chip on the table next to the
At all
players.
times,
Make an
just to
illegal
let
move.
them know.
Yeah. What was that challenge? Was it the hot chip challenge?
Yeah.
You have to say it was a beautiful bishop move, but kind of an anticlimactic line because you just trade 2 dead bishops. But Connor is up, so he wants to trade.
He's up what right now? A pawn?
Yes.
Yep.
Just one, right?
But
Just
he's got
one,
those
but it
doubled
feels like
pawns.
2.
Exactly.
feel
Those
like
doubled
2.
pawns technically count as less.
But again, a pawn at 1,000 elo is no biggie. Anything can happen here.
Take with the rook, yeah? Take with the rook and then do that 2-move king.
Yeah, he could take with the rook or take with the king because the rook wouldn't want to be on f1 and probably wants a different square.
Yeah, regardless, he'll have to bring the king to the second rank just to free his pieces, so it's going to happen anyways.
And
That knight sucks.
d6, look at this. But now you rotate out this way or there. Oh, God, he's just...
Now those knights are really living.
Wow.
This very well could be the last game of this tournament. Everything is under fire. Connor went to the right file.
Frank's also down 3 minutes.
Frank's down 3 minutes. He's probably hungry. I mean, I got to eat like 4 pieces of pasta in the last break. He's eaten none.
Hey, Connor's probably hungry too,
And I think
but he's eating.
that's...
Whoa.
The bishop just dies. And
Yeah.
I mean,
and then
he can even
forks.
take the knight first because
Yeah,
then
it
he'll have
doesn't
to
even
take
matter what
back.
he takes. He's taking something.
yeah, and he has taken.
All right, knight takes knight.
collapse.
Knight takes knight.
So it's like what? A knight and a bishop, or excuse me, 2 knights for a bishop and a rook?
And then
And then
knight
you're
g2 is
threatening
mate.
mate. Oh my god. No! Oh,
Oh
so
my God.
close.
Y'all have eyeballs that I will never have.
He left. That's so disrespectful.
Yeah, this is a nice move too.
The fork
Can't
remains.
complain.
You don't have to take that as. Yep.
Connor's feeling himself.
Yeah, he is.
So Ludwig, you never told us who was winning the games between you and Connor last night. Was it Connor?
We went 1.5 to a half, and I took the last one. So, you know,
Makes
everyone
sense.
says, why didn't you keep competing Pogchamps? Because the people that I handpicked for Pogchamps, I all picked people that were worse than me, which I think made for a good show this year.
I want to see rook c2. It just would be such a nice move.
Down to the second.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
let's
Wow.
do it.
If Frank moves the knight, knight takes pawn is checkmate.
What a sick checkmate that would be for the finals of Pogchamps and Knightmate.
Frank's got 3.5 minutes to figure out what to do here. It's not easy.
At least make him suffer while he mates you.
How dare you?
There you go.
All right, now Connor's got to remember what the plan was before the needling began. He's got to take the only other rook he is now eligible to capture. I don't really know what he's thinking about, but I suppose that's what he does.
He thinks when thinking is not required.
Yep.
It's time for him to start cleaning up. Take the rook, take the pawn.
I hope so.
Oh, Connor didn't. What?
He didn't take the rook.
Frank can't
Frank
believe
looks
it.
confused too.
So where do you move?
B1, A1, B1.
I guess that's it, right?
Yeah, you
B1.
got it. You got it. If Frank goes here, he really hates rooks.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I mean, he might think that he should defend his pawn.
that is true. That is
Like,
true.
that
yeah.
would be logical from his point of view.
And Connor, there's 2 things Connor could still do here. Get mated, right? Get mated.
Up your sleeve.
All right, the trades are coming.
Yep.
Whoa, his clock just jumped. Wait, they don't have 30-second increments.
Damn.
Okay,
No, it was
it
a-
glitched.
Sorry.
Okay.
Rub me out.
It was a glitch.
What if you did?
He has to move faster though.
Yeah, and this
Oh,
is
that's
a
not great because now his king is
yeah. This is a-
trapped behind that line of fire.
It's a
Oh, he just
worst
set himself up.
worst nightmare scenario for
Rook
Frank.
d1, rook c1, back rook.
Yeah. And that's
Oh,
great. That's
okay.
great. And rook a2 would be a huge and that's
Rook c1.
the best move. Rook c1 is oh.
Okay, Connor's
Oh,
definitely
no.
stronger in the end game. Very
Oh,
principled
my
player.
goodness.
Wow.
That was a very nice
Oh.
rook move.
Frank just got an apartment for his rook. Well, Frank's giggling because it's 12K regardless. It wasn't a winner-takes-all situation, and
Oh,
that's just
no.
it.
Already
That's
15
it.
to us.
Oh, my goodness.
Hey, great find from Connor to not take the pawn as well.
And even a stalemate wins him Pogchamps.
I still
Frank,
hope he
the
gets
king
the
of
stalemate.
playing on until the last moment.
I want to get the prediction correct, but it has to be a stalemate.
It does have to be a
Great.
stalemate, which
not looking
again would
fantastic.
still make Connor the champion.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know of any potential wins for Frank here.
Nope.
Yeah, me neither.
There you go.
Alright, well, you have that little back row to yourself.
Yeah, I like it. Comfy.
Gotta not blunder. Oh, draw.
Yeah, that's-
Wait, no, draw I win, right?
Yeah, it's just a win. I just go out with dignity if you draw. So
Yeah.
Frank
just
calls it
competed
like
in
we
this
all see it.
Is he gonna accept the draw?
agreement to draw.
I kind of want to win this. I'm sorry.
I'm not resigning.
I don't want you to. I don't want you to. I just want to make sure I can get this without choking my entire.
He's so
life's worth
competitive.
It's a game of dignity.
of goal right now.
No, you can't make a draw here.
No.
I'll keep it a stack. It would be embarrassing if Connor drew after doing this.
Oh, it's
Okay.
What are
mate.
you doing here? What are you doing
Oh,
here?
it's mate on the board.
Wait. You just checkmate yourself?
Did I?
I think so, right?
On the board.
Really well played.
I like the official in the back. Is that Michael?
Dude,
Yeah, it's
thank you.
me.
That was a great game. Yeah, man. That was.
Wow.
Sweating in so many of those games, dude.
Congrats to CDawg.
Oh my god.
And there it is, our Pogchamps
That was a
5
tough game.
champion. CDawg VA takes down Frank 3 games to 1.